See, the hedge him about, you can't get out. Read.
He hath made my chain heavy.
So he made that chain heavy, man. Listen what he say, read.
Also when I cry,
He said, also when I cry, read.
And shout,
crying out to him and shout, read.
he shutteth out my prayer.
What he say?
He shutteth out my prayer.
No, he gonna hear your prayer. What he say?
He shutteth out my prayer.
Say, I shout to the Most High, crying to the Most High, shouting to the Most High. He say, do what?
Shutteth out my prayer.
Oh no, he gonna hear your prayer though, right? Most High say, he do what?
He shutteth out my prayer.
Shut your prayer out. Shut your prayer out, read.
He hath enclosed my ways with hewn stones.
He say he closed his ways with what?
Hewn stones.
Hewn stones, man. Come on.
He hath made my paths crooked.
He hath made his path crooked. Crooked. Look at Proverbs 1:24.
Proverbs 1:24.
This is what we all have to hear. You gotta hear this word. You say when he cried, he said, and when I cry and shout, he shutteth out my prayer. Listen what he say, read. Why, read?
Because I have called.
He said he called us, read.
And you refuse.
You nobody want to hear him. Say they calling, you refusing. Read.
I have stretched out my hand.
He said he stretched out his hand. Gave a Mashiach Yahushua. Said, I'm the way, I'm the truth. Lead to everlasting life. I'm the way to show you how to follow the Most High's laws, his rules and regulations that will lead you to everlasting life. Read it from the top.
Proverbs 1:24. Because I have called, and you refuse.
The Most High called people to a Mashiach Yahushua. He the one that bring you to a Mashiach Yahushua. But people refuse. Read.
I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded.
He stretched out his hand. Mashiach Yahushua went where? To the right hand of the Most High. He stretched out his hand. Mashiach Yahushua. No man regarded. Read.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof.
Okay. Say we love you, he chasten. Say he chasten you still ain't paying attention. He jacking you up, brother still ain't paying attention. Sister still ain't paying attention. He wounding you, he hurting you, almost killing you, and people not paying attention. At all. Read.
Verse 25. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity.
You already said, I'm going to laugh at you. I'm going to laugh at your calamity. Read.
I will mock when your fear comes.
When you start to fear and get scared, he said he's going to start mocking you. He's going to start bagging on you amongst the angels. He's going to mock you. When your fear comes, when you do become afraid. Read.
When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me.
When we said that, say when all these things happen to you, negative, all these negatives happen to you, say then they're going to call upon the Most High. Read.
But I will not answer.
He said, I will not answer. Ain't that the same thing he said in Lamentations 3:8? Also when I cry and shout, he shutteth out my prayer. See? What he say here in Proverbs 1?
Proverbs 1:28. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
That's serious, people. So you're going to seek him early, you ain't going to be able to find him. When you cry out to him, he's going to laugh at you. When you start to take everything from you, just destroy you. This how important it is. Read.
For that they hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Most High.
Hey, that's verse 7.
Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
You know, man. Fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge. The fools despise wisdom and instruction. Being told what to do. Some people can't be told what to do. They already know everything, but you don't know everything according to the counsel of the Most High. That's why I say he's going to laugh at you when he starts to destroy you. And people going to be destroyed and think that they all in the spirit. But they're not in the spirit because they don't take the time to give to him. Today the Sabbath day. And how many people really are observing the Sabbath that have known and have observed the Sabbath for years and just don't put it by the wayside. And observing it the way they want to observe it, but through the precept of who? Men. See what I'm saying? The Most already laid a program. He already laid the program out, but it's just what you hear from there. It's already been laid out how we're supposed to be observing these Sabbath days. Read on.
Proverbs 1:8. My son, hear the instruction of thy father.
No, Proverbs 1.
Oh, okay.
28.
Proverbs 1:28. This shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Most High.
That's right. That's fear of the Most High to begin of knowledge. But fools despise wisdom and understanding and instruction. Read.
They would none of my counsel.
See, they ain't want to counsel. This is the counsel of the Most High right now. This is a preparation. When you come to the Most High prepared, this is a preparation that you ain't got to deal with the devil. Why we going over these laws? Because I know you ain't going over yourself. So the Spirit said we got to go over these laws with you. So over and over again, like we do everything else, so you can go over these laws to see what's important of the law. Because that's all they had was the law and the prophets. They didn't have anything else to go by. For all you Old Testament scholars. In the New Testament, you better know the New Testament to be able to say it's invalid or null and void. Because all they had was the law and the prophets. Every Sabbath day, that's what they went over, the law and the prophets. They didn't have the book of Revelation that came approximately 90 to 96 AD. Come on now. That's why I say this was written for the generations to come. We shall call on the name of the Most High and praise His holy name. Read.
Therefore, verse 31. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices.
That's right, man. That's all we want on that. Let's go back to Hosea 2.
Hosea 2:6. Hosea 2:6. Therefore, behold, I will hedge up thy way with thorns, and will make a wall, that she shall not find her path.
So we ain't gonna hedge up a wall of thorns. And put up a big wall so we can't find our way back to Him. And we say, I'm going to hide my face from Him. To acknowledge how you offended Him. In your affliction, you're going to seek Him early. So how much He got to afflict us before we're going to seek Him? This ain't no easy task. Say the righteous scarcely going to be saved. You see, you're going to be dipped in the fiery furnace of affliction. In our affliction, we shall seek Him early. Why do you think He's saying all these things? Because He wants us to come back to Him and be true to Him. That's the first commandment. Love the Most High with all thy heart, mind, and strength. And the second is like unto it. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Go ahead.
And she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them.
Yeah, we can overtake them. Read.
And she shall seek them, but shall not find them. Then shall she say, I will go and return to my first husband. For then was it better with me than now.
If we go back to my first husband, I'm going backwards. I'm gonna go backwards. You know how Israel is. We always looking for another way, right? Mm-hmm. He done gave us the way, but we always look for another way. But we always got to find looking for some other way besides the way that's true and righteous. Go ahead.
Verse 8, Hosea 2:8. For she did not know that I gave her corn, and wine, and oil, and multiplied her silver and gold, which they prepared for The idol.
Yep. Right, right. God, there you go. There you go.
Verse 9.
Listen, what I'm saying, the Most High gave us corn.